Item 4 is docket 2016-00223, which is our consideration of Chebeague Water Taxi Incorporated's request for authorization to provide water taxi service in Casco Bay. I recommend we grant approval to Chebeague Water Taxi Incorporated to provide water taxi service in Casco Bay in accordance with Chapter 520 rules and subject to final compliance filings, including the vessel registration documents and the liability insurance coverage. Chebeague Water Taxi Incorporated filed this request on September 9th, 2016. A copy of the filing was provided to the Casco Bay Island Transit District. No person filed an objection to the request. Therefore, per Chapter 520 of Commission rules, the request may be acted on without a hearing. Chapter 520 of Commission rules outlines requirements regarding the provision of water taxi service. It is defined as an on-demand, unscheduled one-way passenger service in Casco Bay that stops at one or more of the regulated islands and that is provided for 6 or fewer passengers. The petition fits this definition of operation, and a flat rate schedule was provided. The petition meets the requirements of our rule. I recommend we approve it. I recommend we require compliance filings to include the registration and proof of insurance. Commissioner McLean.
Thank you, Chairman Vinoy. I would just note at the outset that this is perhaps a little known area of authority held by the Commission. We regulate taxi service, ferry service, and other related service in Casco Bay. I support granting an authorization to provide water taxi service to Chebeague Water Taxi Incorporated. The application meets Commission rules pertaining to water taxi service regarding one-way on-demand service serving no more than 6 passengers and stopping at one or more of the regulated islands. It otherwise meets Commission rules. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner McLean. Commissioner Williamson.
Thank you, Chairman Vinoy. Commissioner McLean, I won't belabor the points made by either of my colleagues. I agree completely with it, and I also recommend the approval of the request by Chebeague Water Taxi.
Thank you, Commissioner Williamson. We're in agreement on item 4, which brings us to the end of our agenda today. We're adjourned.